video on my gear. I'm going to be talking about my electronics that I bring into the field. I'll start off with my first two main electronics. One of them is my phone, my regular phone. It's an iPhone 13. This is what I use to navigate and get digiscoping footage on. And then my second main electronic is what you're watching me through here. That's an iPhone 15 Pro Max. That's what I use strictly just for filming. Speaking of filming, the next piece of equipment that I use in the field is a GoPro Hero 11 Black. This is a great piece of equipment for getting first person view on, let's say, a shot on an animal with your bow or maybe iron sights, whatever you're using. First person view is kind of a cool aspect. It's kind of cool to see that vision from the hunter. Yeah, like other than that, that's what I use to film. I don't have a full frame camera. You don't need much to get out and film. Just get out and film. One thing I can say that is beneficial of the system that I use is it's not a lot of weight. Everything I have that is for filming maybe weighs about 4 pounds. That is, unless you're considering the fact of like optics as part of the filming situation. Just get out there and get it done. Make a story. That's what counts, right? Like that's the best thing about going out and filming your own hunts is the story at the end of the day. That's what it's all about. The next thing and the most important thing that I have, Zoleo satellite communicator. This goes with me everywhere. It's in every one of my packs. Whenever you see me hiking through the woods, I have this because I'm solo and I'm not gonna go somewhere without having the option of at least being saved. Let's say I break a limb and there's no way I can get out of an area that I hike into. I need to have this. This is a very important factor into safety when I'm out in the field. I used to have the InReach Mini, but I moved on to the Zoleo due to the fact that I noticed that the messaging is faster with the Zoleo. I never had the InReach Mini 2. What I do have to say is I've heard a lot of good things about the Zoleo, so I switched to the Zoleo and I'm very happy. This is cheaper than the InReach 2, so if you're looking to get a satellite communicator, look into the Zoleo. It's $270 on Amazon for you Canadian people, and read the reviews and do a little bit of research for yourself. But I recommend the Zoleo. Fast communication, fast texting. The next thing I'll talk about are my power banks that I use. I have 3 power banks. One of them is a 24,000 milliamp hour. The other is a 42,800 milliamp hour bank, and the next one is a 10,050 milliamp hour bank. This last one is the Flip 36 from Goal Zero. I maybe get 2 charges or 1 full charge off my phone, 2 half charges at night with the Flip. This I'll get probably about 4 full charges on my phone or device, which is the iPhone 15 that you're watching me through. This is just a knockoff Amazon. I don't even know if they sell this specific one anymore, but this is the biggest bank I have, and this weighs in at 1.1 pounds. Any sort of power bank off of Amazon with a high milliamp hour rating. Milliamp hour refers to how much current output from the storage device can draw for an hour. So this is 42,000 milliamp hours. Let's say that your device draws 21,000 milliamps. Well, then it will charge and operate until it's dead for 2 hours, if that makes sense. This is my best power bank. And this one, well, I don't know. I've had this for about 6 years and it's still kicking it. So I just kind of keep it around and I use it for my for my regular phone when I'm out in the field. If I were to change anything, I would get two 50,000 milliamp hour power banks off of Amazon, and that's what I'd run. One thing I will add in on my power banks is I do have a Goal Zero solar panel, which is the Nomad 5 from Goal Zero. It's got a USB connection on the back, so you can kind of connect it to any power bank, but it will specifically mount your flips on here. So this is the Flip 36. I also have a Flip 12, which I don't know where it is, but it's a lot smaller, and that mounts onto it. This panel, I would recommend that if anything, you get, I believe it's the Nomad 10. So it comes with two of these panels, these size panels. Something bigger than this to charge, like more surface area of photovoltaic cells, which is your solar panel cells, will help charge bigger battery storage units faster. So that's something to always consider. More solar, the better. Obviously, you don't want to carry too much, right? But like, this doesn't really do what you want it to do out there. It's good for like last resort situation, but I would say your goal is to have your power banks charged before you go into the field. So moving on from that, and the last thing I'm going to go over today are my lights. I've got this Eddie Bauer cheap light, just takes AAA's, and it's my tent light or my shelter light, depending on if I'm in the cab or in the canopy of the truck. Even my canvas tent that I use, I will use this. And yeah, I like this light. It's honestly, it's been with me for like 7 years. So it just keeps kicking it, you know? And when it kicks it, I'll find another one exactly like this to use. Headlamps. My main one is the Black Diamond 350 or Spot 350. And then this other one is like a 200 Spot, I believe. I've had this for a really long time. This is my backup. So I just keep it in my pack, always ready to go just in case. And then I have this one as my main one, the 350 Spot. They take AAA batteries. I'll probably replace this pretty soon. It's been around for a while, and I'm surprised it's still kicking it. It's almost time for a new one of these, but I stick to the Black Diamond. I like them. I like how they operate. I recommend, if you ever looking to get a headlamp, look into the Spot 350. And obviously, bring yourself some batteries, because, you know, I always pack like 9 AAAs or whatever, right? I hope that you enjoyed these videos. I'm just going to keep rolling them out with what gear I use in the field. Thanks for watching. Once again, this was Spencer from True Tine Outdoors.